Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at something called the TSA Commuting Fairness Act. It's H.R.862, a bill making its way through Congress right now.
That's right. And it tackles a pretty specific issue. Should the time TSA employees spend traveling within the airport, between their actual duty post and maybe employee parking or a transit stop count as paid work time?
Okay, so not their commute to the airport, but the travel on the airport grounds itself.
Exactly. Think about some of these massive airports. Getting from a distant parking lot or bus stop to your specific terminal and checkpoint can take, well, a significant chunk of time.
Yeah, I can imagine. So the bill isn't deciding this yet, it's more about investigating it.
Precisely. The core of H.R. 862 is mandating a feasibility study. If the bill passes, the TSA administrator has about 270 days to conduct this study.
And who gets this study?
It goes to the relevant committees in Congress, both the House and the Senate, basically the people who need the info to decide on the next steps.
Okay, so what exactly are they studying? What factors are they looking into?
Well, several key things. First, they need to figure out how long this internal travel actually takes. And crucially, they have to break this down by airport size.
Ah, right. Because the time at a small regional airport versus a huge international hub would be vastly different.
Totally different. They're using the official definitions: small, medium, and large hub airports. They also need to calculate the average commute time without counting that internal airport leg.
Why? What's the point of that?
To isolate the specific impact of the on-airport travel. To see what extra burden that part adds, separate from just getting to the airport boundary.
Gotcha. So it really focuses on that last bit of the journey inside the airport fences. What else?
They'll look at potential benefits, like what are the upsides for the employees themselves, maybe better work-life balance, less unpaid time.
And presumably benefits for the TSA too.
Yeah, could it help with morale, retention, maybe even recruitment? Those are tough but vital jobs, so anything that makes them more manageable could be a plus for the agency. They need to weigh that up.
Makes sense. Happy screeners probably means a smoother process for us travelers too. How would they even track this time accurately? Sounds complicated.
The bill actually suggests looking into technology, using things like mobile phones, maybe location data, to automatically log when someone arrives at or leaves those specific points, the parking lot, the transit stop.
Oh, okay. So using modern tech to potentially solve it, that seems practical.
It avoids manual timesheets for just that bit of travel, potentially. But then there's the big one, cost.
Right. If this time becomes paid duty time, that's going to cost something.
Absolutely. The study has to estimate the costs.
Yeah.
And significantly, it needs to consider if this time would count towards retirement pay. That's a potentially huge long-term financial factor.
Wow. Yeah, retirement implications are serious. Anything else in the study's remit?
The bill also gives the administrators some leeway, saying they can consider any other factors they deem relevant. So, a bit of flexibility there.
Okay, so where does H.R. 862 stand right now? You said it's moving through Congress.
Yeah, it passed the House of Representatives back on March 10th, 2025.
Okay.
And then, the next day, March 11th, it was officially received by the Senate and sent to their Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation.
So it's made some progress, but it's now waiting for Senate committee action. Still got hurdles to clear.
Definitely. It's not law yet. It's still under consideration.
So, to wrap it up, the TSA Commuting Fairness Act wants to study whether that often long trek inside airport grounds should be paid time for TSA officers. It's not a done deal, but the focus now is this detailed feasibility study.
Exactly. It's really about looking at the modern reality of working at these big, complex airport facilities and asking if our definitions of work time keep pace.
It really makes you think, doesn't it, about how we define the workday, especially with jobs that involve significant on-site travel before you even start the main task. Thinking beyond airports, could we see similar discussions pop up in other sectors? Maybe large industrial complexes, university campuses, hospital systems. Where does the workday truly begin? It's something worth considering. Thanks for walking us through this one.